You don't want to save your run too late to getting money inside your superannuation because there are limits on how much you can contribute every single financial year. And I'm working with a couple of clients at the moment who have got a large amount of cash, and one of them actually hasn't lived or worked in Australia before, but they are moving over to Australia in the next 12 months. And basically I was explaining to them that as of July 1st, they can each as individuals have up to $2 million invested entirely tax-free through their superannuation after age 60 because they're going to be retired. Now that sounded amazing, however, but because of these clients' ages, they had all of the cash they could get into superannuation. But the problem is, to reach $2 million, it was going to take them up to nearly 15 years to get that money into superannuation due to the current limits of how much you can contribute on a year-to-year basis, which is basically $30,000 for the concessional or pre-tax cap, or it is also $120,000 for the non-concessional after contributions cap. Or even if you use the bring forward rule, they can go 360 in 1 year or 360,000 in 1 year, but then it knocks you out from contributing for the next 2 financial years. So my message for you here is, if you're thinking of maximizing how much money you get inside superannuation, you don't want to save that run too late, just due to the fact that there will not be enough years to ultimately get that money into superannuation in the lead up to your retirement, because ideally you want to have all of that money well and truly in there before you reach age 60 or any time beyond age 60, and you convert that to an account-based pension until where it's then going to be tax-free. Whereas for my client that I'm going to be working with, they're in a fortunate position where they've got a lot of cash, but because they've been outside of Australia and because of their age, they're just not going to be able to get as much of that money into their superannuation until at least 15 years it would take them to reach that $2 million limit. So this can be quite common for business owners here in Australia if they haven't paid themselves super along the journey, or it could even be for yourself if you've got a lower superannuation balance and you run into some cash or something down the line, and then you're planning on what to do with it. Best to always consider, should you be putting this money inside your superannuation, because it is the most tax effective environment here in Australia. Any questions, guys? Let me know.